Deep in the heart of the forest, there was a creature like no other. It was a 2-meter-tall zombie dog with 5 heads, each one more terrifying than the last. The locals called it the cerberus, after the 3-headed dog of Greek mythology, but this beast was far more monstrous. The cerberus roamed the forest, terrorizing any living creature that crossed its path. Its 5 heads would snarl and snap, each one drooling with hunger for flesh. The townspeople knew to stay far away from the forest, but every so often, someone would venture too close, and the cerberus would claim another victim. One day, a group of teenagers from the nearby town decided to explore the forest. They had heard the stories of the cerberus, but they didn't believe them. They thought it would be exciting to go into the woods and see if they could find the monster. They were wrong. As soon as they entered the forest, the cerberus attacked. Its 5 heads lunged forward, jaws wide open, and the teenagers screamed in terror. They ran as fast as they could, but the monster was relentless, pursuing them through the trees. One by one, the teenagers fell. The cerberus tore them apart with its razor-sharp teeth, feasting on their flesh and drinking their blood. The forest echoed with the sound of their screams, and the townspeople knew that the monster had claimed another group of victims. For years, the cerberus continued to terrorize the forest, claiming more and more victims. The townspeople lived in fear, always wary of the monster lurking in the woods. But one day, a stranger arrived in town. He was a hunter, and he claimed to know how to defeat the cerberus. The townspeople were skeptical, but desperate, and they agreed to let the hunter lead a party into the forest to try and slay the beast. The battle was long and brutal, but in the end, the hunter emerged victorious. He had managed to slay the cerberus, chopping off each of its 5 heads with his trusty axe. The townspeople rejoiced, and the hunter became a hero. But deep down, they knew that the forest would never be the same. The cerberus had left a mark on the land, a reminder of the horror that had once lurked in the shadows.